With the addition of NBA champion Kevon Looney to this Pelicans front court, I've seen a lot of Pelican fans talk about who should be the starting center this season, Kevon Looney or Yves Missi. So we're going to break this down right now in the Pelican Scoop. Cue my music!
This is the Pelican Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelican Scoop. I am your host of the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, so dog days of the summertime, baby. So we gonna just talk about anything and everything under the sun, because one thing is hot and these Pelican streets is dry. I mean dry. Can we get somebody get arrested or something? Can Zion start a fight club back up? Zion, I apologize, man. You know, I see that I truly miss the fight club and and your little shenanigans, but honestly, for Zion at this point of his, like I say, at this point of his career, but, you know, his PR and just how his public perception, you know, no news is good news. You know, just stay out the way until the season start. That's just, you know, I see a lot of people talk about, oh, should Zion be posting workouts and all this? And honestly, I feel like Zion would be damned if he posted a workout and damned if he don't at this point. Like, regardless of the fact, your public perception is just not the best at the moment. Outside of, I'm talking about like outside of Pelican. I mean, it's a lot of Pelicans. Hey, rightfully so. You have a reason to feel your type of way. Trust me, he's giving you every reason in the world to feel some type of way about him. So, hey man, as long as he just shows up in shape, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. But scavenging around and, you know, doing my little research before I make my videos and trying to figure out, you know, what the hell is out there to talk about, man. You know, it's August now, and, you know, media day until September. You know, I'm just itching, right? And I've seen a lot of people have this type of debate about, you know, now that we have Kevon Looney here in the front court, NBA champion. I'm not sitting acting like Kevon Looney is just some, you know, goated player, but he's still a very solid vet, you know, a respected, hold on, let me make sure I emphasize this, a respected around the league veteran. Like, he's respected, especially in this community in Golden State. And I get it. What does a good guy have to do with being a good basketball player? Because that's how, you know, David Griffin tried to sit here and gaslight us like, oh, I got all these good guys in here. Well, goddamn it, are they good at basketball? But I think Kevon Looney is going to bring some aspects that this team lacked last year, especially setting screens, because nobody can set a damn screen on this team, and rebounding, because we got out rebounded, we got taken to the cleaners, we got taken to the back of the woodshed every game, especially by teams with huge centers like how Steven Adams and Sengun for the Rockets were doing us last year. But the $1,000,000 question is Yves Missi going to be able to hold on to his starting job this season? Will there be a way where that Willie Green just, you know, Missi, let's just see what you look like off the bench? You know, does Looney fit better with Zion in the starting lineup? Like, I don't know. I'm really not too up on Looney's passing ability. You know, I know he sets screens, and I know he's a great rebounder. He's a glass cleaner. Obviously, if you come from Golden State system, you got to have some type of sensibility to pass and feel for the game. So I definitely believe he has that, because they do a lot of backdoor cuts and, you know, flares, a whole bunch of shenanigans that the Golden State Warriors do that I feel like Looney can bring that type of aspect. So I feel like he does have it in his game. I'm not sure he has that type of point center type of mentality where he's just, but we can see. You know, there's also an opportunity for Looney to step out and show what he has in his games. First time not in the Steve Kerr Golden State system. I can't tell you what Willie Green's system is. It's kind of like, hey, bro, just go out there and figure it out. But it might be a sense where Looney can go out there and figure it out. And I'm not saying Missi needs to be coming off the bench, but I feel like Missi didn't do himself any favors with his Summer League performance. He had every opportunity in the Summer League to show that, you know, what he's been working. He showed like he worked on these things, but he just we're not working. I mean, I remember that one Summer League game. Go back and watch my Summer League game. I reviewed pretty much every game except the last one, because at that point, who cared? They didn't win a game. But I did review pretty much every Summer League game, and I'm just like, man, it's not like he's missing, you know, mid-range shots and missing, you know, like he's shooting a ball. He shot like 1-3, and that went whoop, airballed it. But at the same time, like, he missing layups. The main problem with him last year was like he couldn't go up to the rack a little stronger. You go up a little, you know, you bring the ball out so far. You know, you don't bring it down, just bring it right. You know, little things that a big man's supposed to do. That Missi, obviously, because he's just started playing basketball and he's another super young. I don't think Missi can buy a beer at the moment, but he still has a lot of growth in his game. Like, you can see it, but is he ever going to get there? Right? Because at a certain point, it's not no more about, oh, potential. It's like, oh, this is what you are. this is just what you are. Like, this is the type of player you are. So Missi's a big year for Missi. Big year. And I'm not writing him off like Missi, even if he's not a starting caliber big, he's still a rotational piece that can come on, give you high energy, give you good. I mean, he had one moment in the summer league where dude tried to like dunk on him after the whistle. They might have been an OKC game, and Missi just like swatted his shot, like just absolutely met Buddy at the rim, and I'm like, oh yeah, and he was like talking at like, bro, you trying to come in here and try me like that? So I like to see that part of his game. So, but I do feel that in a sense that Willie Green is gonna tinker with the lineups. Like, I feel like, yeah, there might be some games that Missi's going to come out and start. There might be some games Looney starts, depending on the matchup. Like, if the team likes to go small or, they like to be running gun. I don't know which team's going to be like that this year. We got to see how all that turns out. I mean, we're talking the middle of summertime. These are all hypotheticals at the end of the day. But still, could this be like a matchup-based platoon going on? Like, all right, well, or like, this is a bigger team. They have guys that like to attack the paint, so we're going to have Missi, Missi start this game, protect the rim and whatnot. Or like this team, they're a little bit smaller. They're not really attacking the rim. And also, having Derek Queen in the mix too. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of lineups and how Willie's going to try and utilize these guys. So let's check this out real quick. So Missi rookie year stats you see on the screen. He averaged 9 points. He had 8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0 steals, 1.3 blocks on 26 minutes a game, 54% from the field, 62% from the free throw line. So you see the potential he gives you. He was a walking double-double, and at certain points of the season, he was leading it for Rookie of the Year. I know he was the leading candidate to get Rookie of the Year. So it's there. You see the skeleton, you see the exoskeleton, you see what it can be if you add the meat and potatoes to the body, right? If he gets his body a little bit bigger, if he gets his finishing. I mean, honestly, you just gotta call it what it is. It's finishing. Hopefully from the summer league up until training camp and whatnot, he's been in the gym working on finishing. Layups, hooks around the basket, because there was just no way, Jose, that I feel confident with Missi going to the season the way how he was just missing and smoking layups in the summer league. Especially because there's gonna be times where we just dump you the ball off. In my opinion, I think he needs to be dunking it more. I mean, bro, you're not 7 foot, but you're like 6'11", 6'10", jumping out the gym. Just go ahead and just go put somebody in the rim. All right, stop trying to be having a soft touch. You're not Zion. That's not your game, okay? Yeah, you got a little touch. You're not really catching the ball like how you're supposed to catch the ball. So just go ahead. Once they touch your hands, go ahead and try and dunk on somebody. I'd rather that. All right, stop with the layups. So that's what Missi gives you. Kevon Looney, on the other hand, he's not going to really give you that type of scoring aspect, but he's going to give you the dirty work, all right, the rebounding. And honestly, if you ask me, there's no way that Kevon Looney signed to the Pelicans this offseason and didn't expect to have a bigger role than he was in Golden State. You're slowly getting out the rotation. Kind of really was out the rotation last year. So, he's coming not only to give a leadership aspect and show him how winning's supposed to look, but also he's coming here to have a little bit of bigger role to try and revitalize his career and whatnot. Not saying Looney's playing his way out of the league, but you go from being the starting center on the championship roster to not even playing no more, to Jackson, what's his name, Trace Jackson Davis or whatever it is, the center for the Warriors, and Post, the white guy that can shoot the threes. Those guys beating you out the rotation. So he's not coming to New Orleans to just be sitting on the bench and be like a Garrett Temple, clapping it up, being Willie Green's teacher pet. Like, he's not coming here to be that. I think Looney really came here to play, and I think he will play. Now, it just depends on, if you ask me right now, I think it will be matchup based. Do I think Yves Missi will start the season as a starting center? Yes. But do I feel like there's going to be certain games where, Willie might tinker it and start Looney? I can definitely see that. And I think that's how it will go until Missi just takes the job by the reins and be like, no, I'm the starting center, right? If Missi comes out here and blocking shot, because remember asking Missi to be over here, oh yeah, Missi, we got to get you 15, 20 points. We're not asking you to do that. Get you finish lobs, if it off the glass, offensive rebounds, putbacks, do all that. If you block a shot we just need you out there, 10 points, a block or two, and 9 to 10 rebounds. That's all I'm asking from Missi, and make your layups. All right, that's it. We're not asking you to come out here and be Joel Embiid. No. It's catch lobs, finish layups, catch the ball, dunk it, block. That's all you got to do. And run the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all Missi has to do. So until he comes out here and proves himself, because he had that in the summer league and he didn't do it. He didn't take the opportunity. I'm not gonna like he didn't try. He tried. It just looked bad. Okay, he tried to do it. It just didn't come all the way together. But also he talked about, none of the guys really came out there and balled the summer league. They didn't win a damn game. So I'm not gonna act like the team was here and he just wasn't beating them. The whole everybody, ugh. All right, we ain't even gonna talk about it. Something that's in the past, but he had the opportunity. So until Missi comes in here and just takes the job out of range, it's like, you know what? You ain't benching me, Willie. I'm the starting center. Like, there is no questions that Missi's in or out the lineup. So we shall see. So y'all let me know down in the comments what do you guys think, how this front court rotation is going to be. You know, maybe Derek Queen in the center mix. I don't know. We shall see. You guys say he comes back from his injury. But it's dog days, ladies and gentlemen. But we going to find our way through. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. We just making our way through, man. We just getting these reps in. So when the season start, we off and running, man. So appreciate y'all for 2,000. Appreciate you for staying to the end of the video. If you stayed, drop a like. Why not, man? Show some love so we can keep this bad boy rolling. But I've been your host of the most, Jordan Kitchens, and I'm signing out. Peace.